Hello, gossipers, and welcome to Gossip in the Dark. Let's talk Marilyn Manson.
All stories alleged. For gossip and entertainment only. Let's do this.
Gossipers, so we're going to talk Marilyn Manson tonight, and he is accused by a Game of Thrones star Esme, hopefully I'm pronouncing it correctly, Bianco. And I think she filed against him prior. I really don't know what the outcome of that was, if they settled or what's going on with that. But with everything that's going on in entertainment, with your Diddy's, Kanye West, Garth Brooks, and now Marilyn Manson, all these entertainers with all these SH charges, T charges. We can't say certain words on YouTube. That's what they're saying. Because if you say those words, then your videos will not be pushed. The algorithm will not recognize the videos because, these are words that are banned. Well, I'm not going to use the word banned because people still use it. But your video will be shown more or moved more to the front if these words aren't spoken, I'm assuming. So this article is from USA Today, and it says Marilyn Manson accuser, Game of Thrones star Esme Blanco slams Los Angeles DA over abuse case. New evidence has emerged as part of an investigation into Marilyn Manson, the controversial rock star who has been accused of SA by numerous women, according to the prosecutors. Los Angeles County District Court George Gascon said Wednesday that prosecutors from his office's sex crime division are carefully reviewing new leads and additional evidence that continue to come to our attention from Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department investigation into Manson, whose real name is Brian Warner. Also, Marilyn Manson, his birth name is Brian Warner. New evidence has emerged within the last few weeks, adding to an already extensive case file presented to our office by the LASD, Gascon said. It is our office's responsibility to ensure that we have a complete picture of the admissible evidence available before making a filing decision. Gascon added that senior staff members have met with alleged victims, and our prosecutors continue to remain in contact with the victims and their representatives throughout this process. Now, why aren't we hearing about this in the news? I don't know. I do not want to put race on it because in America, when it's black and white, race is always called that it's because, it's a black person, they're singled out and white people get left behind. Does that happen? Of course it does. Not every situation is like that. But I'm just saying, with people not speaking about Marilyn Manson, and we're hearing mostly on Diddy and other people, it's like, why aren't we hearing more in Marilyn? Now, again, it depends on where you live and what or which entertainment platform you are familiar with. Because maybe they're talking about Marilyn Manson, but because he's a rocker, and I mostly listen to my favorite radio station is Y100, the Elvis Duran show, and I listen to Y100 throughout the day if I need to listen to the radio. And for them, it's mostly like pop, R&B pop, that kind of sound of music. So if they're not playing a lot of rock music or a rock station, then news in the rock community will not be heard unless you're going through social media, and again, it's the same thing. Unless you're subscribed to channels or you like channels that feature rock and that type of genre music, then you're not going to hear much. So on my side of the aisle, I don't really hear much news about Marilyn Manson, but then again, I don't listen to that genre of music. So let's continue. USA Today reached out to Manson's attorney for comment. In a statement issued in 2021, the singer maintained, "My intimate relationships have always been entirely consensual with like-minded partners, regardless of how and why others are now choosing to misrepresent the past. That is the truth." Manson has in recent years faced numerous allegations of abuse, which he has consistently denied. In February 2021, the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department confirmed it was investigating allegations of domestic violence involving the rocker and said the incident occurred between 2009 and 2011 when he lived in West Hollywood. Authorities searched Manson's home in November 2021. By September 2022, in Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department turned over its 19th month sexual abuse investigation into Manson to Gascon for a decision on whether to bring charges. According to the Los Angeles Times, in the statement issued on Wednesday, Gascon said his office anticipates making a filing decision soon. The complete manager nose on photographer. Okay, so it looked like this has been they're working on it. So it would be like a Diddy thing where they're investigating and they finally got enough to arrest him. So with Marilyn, as you heard, they did do a search of his home in 2021, I think they said. Let me go back and see. Yes, in November 2021, authorities searched Manson's home in November 2021. So I'm guessing whatever they found, if it warrants an arrest, then we should know shortly. Okay. Manson has been sued by numerous accusers, including Game of Thrones star Esme Bianco, who alleged sexual assault. Manson and Bianco reached a settlement in 2023. Okay, so I answered my question. It was settled. A lawsuit brought by Manson's former personal assistant, Ashley Walters, alleges sexual assault is scheduled to go on trial in 2025, according to Rolling Stone. One accuser who sued the singer for sexual assault, Ashley Morgan Smithline, recanted her allegations last year. See, we did not know this. Gossipers, I asked the question, did you know of this? That there's a SA trial scheduled for 2025. They haven't given the date as yet, but this is his personal assistant, Ashley Walters. Wow. I'm telling you, when you're not into that what's the word? When you're not around that genre of music or news, stuff can fly by you. Okay, right here it says Esme Bianco slams Los Angeles DA for handling of Manson case. In a statement on Thursday, Bianco criticized Gascon for his handling of Manson's case, saying she had waited for more than 2 years for him to decide whether to bring charges. She also alleged Gascon has refused to speak with her about the case's status. Almost 4 years ago, I did what victims of rape are supposed to do. I went to the police, the Game of Thrones actress said. I described in agonizing detail how the musician Brian Warner, better known as Marilyn Manson, hard and abused me during our relationship. Despite a Despite a thorough investigation and hundreds of pieces of evidence being submitted to the district attorney's office, I am still waiting for justice, she said, adding, it was not until D.A. Gascon knew I would stand up and publicly demand answers while sharing a podium with his political opponent that he tried to offer some explanation. This speaks volumes to where his priorities truly lie. In her statement, Bianco endorsed Nathan Hodgman, Gascon opponent in the upcoming election. Opponent. Well, yeah, so she said she's been waiting for 2 years to find out if they're going to file charges against Marilyn Manson. And it sounds like because it says throughout investigation and hundreds of pieces of evidence. So why isn't this one making the rounds? Gossipers, why isn't Marilyn Manson making the rounds? He has multiple women that have come forward to say he did SA them. And now this actress, Bianco, she is waiting for the news to say that they will charge him. And you heard her say she gave agonizing testimony of what was done to her, and to this day nothing was done. And that D.A. Gascon, only because he was in public and he's, I guess, running for re-election, he now wants to give her an answer, but still there's no set answer if Marilyn Manson will be charged. And then I don't know if she's being petty at the end to endorse his his opponent. Okay, that's the word, opponent. So yeah, this is crazy, gossipers. Tell me your thoughts, and again, as always, please like, share, subscribe. Guys, it just takes 1 second, gossipers, to just hit the like button. Again, thank you for listening, and thank you for watching.